I'm here at Offshore Europe 2015. I'm with Andrew Hopcraft, who's the Managing Director of Helipebs Control. Andrew, thank you for joining us here on OETV.
Morning.
Can you just explain some of your products you've got here on show to some of the delegates who are coming visiting here? There's a wide range here, I can see. What sort of products have you got on offer here?
You're absolutely right, it is a wide range. What we do is hydraulic cylinders, primarily for the oil and gas industry. So what you see here is a selection of the kind of things that we do. I've got to be honest, a lot of the stuff we do is enormous. We wouldn't be able to get it on this stand. It sits on the bottom of the seabed for 20 years, you never see it again. So what we brought here is a representative sample of the kind of work that we do. So a lot of our cylinders will go down to 3,000 metres below the sea, so pretty tough conditions. We're the first company in the world to be able to do telescopic cylinders at that kind of depth. Our product range is broad because our customers need a broad offering of stuff. As you know, every single application is different, so everything that we have to do is bespoke for those applications. And there are 1,500 people here, and a lot of them would use our kind of cylinders, certainly all the big boys here. And every time they develop something new, then we're developing our cylinders alongside them.
You mentioned developing new products. Is that something that's ongoing for the company, Andrew, the fact that you have to keep developing, keep moving on in new innovations to keep yourself fresh as a company?
Absolutely right, Stephen, absolutely right. I mean, this isn't an industry that stands still. The quality's always got to be there, but we're always looking for a better way of doing it that's going to last longer and be cheaper and are more cost effective across the life cycle. And that's what our customers are doing. So we know that we've got to do what our customers need, and that's all those things. And for us, we've worked out, we spend a lot of time with our customers, and it's clear that they need a quality product. It goes without saying, but the differentiators are the ones that last the life cycle, so they can go down and stay down, and where we've got the technical expertise to develop alongside them. So they don't want to come and open a catalogue and say, do you know what, we want one of these cylinders. They say, we've got this problem, this is what we need to achieve, how are we going to do it? And we work with our customers to achieve that.
Can you just talk us through, obviously you can see the range here. For something like this, Andrew, for example, what Helipebs obviously making that, what is that used for, that sort of product?
So this is a tie rod cylinder. So one of the things that we use a lot is this tie rod technology. So these are the tie rods, there are 4 of them on each cylinder, and they're what hold the cylinder together, which means they can be really strong. So there are different types of cylinders. Some applications you can get away with welded where the pressures aren't so high, but some of our cylinders work to 15,000 psi, and at that kind of level you've got to have something really robust. So most of our cylinders, although not all, have this tie rod construction, and we do a whole load of things. So not only do we do stuff for oil and gas, but also we work with Formula One, we work with, in fact some of our favourite products if you go to Sun City or you go to Florida and you see these surfing pools with people surfing around in an adventure play park, well, we do those. We do the cylinders that move the waves around. We do all sorts of stuff, and that's what's interesting about our business. Every time we come to do something, it's different, and it's an interesting subject.
For the oil and gas industry, Andrew, for the products you provide for that, I mean, how important is an event like Offshore Europe, because you see such a diverse range you use? I guess there's so many different people from the industry coming here at the one time, and you can focus on each different product as people ask you about it.
That's right. I mean, for us, this is a no-brainer. We have to be here. We're one of the best. Well, we like to think we're one of the best suppliers in the world for this kind of stuff. So we have to be here. Our customers are here, and we want to be able to talk to them. So, we are here primarily to talk to our customers. It's useful to talk to our suppliers too. They're here, and we have very close working relationships with our partners. We have to, because ultimately the quality that we can produce is directly proportional to the quality of the raw materials that we get from our suppliers. But we're here to talk to our customers, find out what's going on, where the latest developments are going, so that we can help our customers.
And how have you found the conference so far, Andrew? I mean, it seems really busy again today, after a busy day yesterday. Yeah,
second busy day. I think I wasn't here 2 years ago, but I understand it was a little bit quieter than 2 years ago. But there's definitely a feeling here that people want to see a bit of energy back in the business. It's been a hard time in oil and gas, but things are moving forward. There are R&D products here. People are talking about future developments. We've got this lull period, but people are making the most of that to improve their efficiencies, work out what their core business is, and focus on that, so that when the oil price perks back up again, then we're all ready to go. And all the good guys are working really hard to keep their cash flow sorted out, so that when the good times come, we're back. Or when there's enough money to be able to afford the kind of levels of spend that we've seen previously, we're all ready to go with new products that are on the shelf waiting to go.
And how does a company like yours, Andrew, cope with when a downturn like this happens? Because it is cyclical industry, oil and gas. How do you get through something like that? You mentioned the word cash flow. Is that what it's all about, really?
Yeah, cash flow is king for sure. And what we've done as a business, as I'm sure lots of others have done, is we've tried not to make oil and gas our sole industry. So oil and gas is a little over half of what we do, but we are across a whole load of industries, and when one goes down, another comes up. So what we're seeing is that although our oil and gas demand is certainly low compared to where it was a year ago, some of our other areas are a bit higher. So we'll be able to weather the storm. We've been around for 100 years as a business, as it happens. So this isn't the first time we've seen an economic cycle. We're well used to it, and so we cut our cloth according to our means.
So, Andrew, thank you very much for joining us on OETV. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.